Hey guys, it's Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and welcome to the Sunday Talk Show where we talk about positive, motivating, encouraging, inspirational, and many other great topics. So today is no different. Today we are going to be discussing You Are Amazing. But first, before I get started, I got to say shout out to all my members. Thank you so much for being a member of Marlene Motivates. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you would like to support the channel by joining my membership, it would be greatly appreciated. So let's get started with the Best Life Crew song. Welcome, everybody. I would love if you could like, subscribe, and share.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Hi, everybody. It's Marlene of Marlene Motivates, and welcome to your Sunday talk show. Today, I have a great topic for you guys, and today's topic is You Are Amazing. I wanted to cover this topic of you being amazing because I feel like it's so important to speak positive about ourselves. There's not enough self love out there. There's not enough boosting and encouraging one another. So I wanted to use my YouTube space to build, to encourage, to motivate, to feed positive thoughts, to feed positive affirmations. And this is going to be exactly what you need today. For those of you who maybe from your childhood, maybe you were never fed these type of words that you are amazing. But today, I want you to claim being amazing. And we're going to get right into this after I see who is in the chat. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, welcome in. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you and your family are well today. Let's see who else. We have Edward Smart. Hey, Edward Smart, we got a member in the house. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you very much. Hey, Boss Life Online, welcome in, welcome in. Another member in the house. How are you? How's your family? Hope all is well with you. Thank you so much. Hey, Six Gunner, welcome in. How are you doing? Appreciate you. And I hope you're well, your family. Hey, Mason. Hello, new here. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well, your family as well. Hey, Ariel, Silks, Jess, welcome in. Thank you so much. You just tired? Yeah, I understand that. It's Jessica, just on my new channel. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, welcome each other in, everybody. Hey, Von D Gaming, how are you? Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this show. Hey, Lisa B, we got another member in the house. You guys know all my members, drop exclamation point member to have your link dropped. Yes. Your family is doing well. Thanks for asking. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to get started because we've got 1 hour to get in all of this information, and it's a lot of information. So welcome, guys. I'm Marlene. I am the content creator for Marlene Motivates. So on this channel, we talk about positive things. So I like to feed, encourage, and nourish the mind, because if your mind is doing okay, then you can cope emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually with any situation. So let's start off with this topic. You are amazing. What does amazing means? It means impressive, causing wonder, astonishing. Do you think those words when you think about yourself? This is the reason why I wanted to do this topic. When you think of yourself, you should be thinking amazing, astonishing, impressive, causing wonder. That's what we need to be thinking about ourselves. It's time we keep encouraging not only our mind, our spirit, that we heal from different situations. So maybe I'm speaking to somebody right now. Maybe this is a new thought process for you. It's all about mind shifting. Just because maybe from your childhood, maybe you weren't able to have these type of thought processes, right? These thoughts never came into your mind as a child. Some of us, as a child, you were not raised and fed and poured love into you, right? A lot of us were not treated nicely, right? And not we were not that maybe your parents loved you, but they never said that they loved you, because there's all different types of love languages. But now, as an adult or an older person, we can always shift everything. Just because you were not given certain tools and things as a child, now as an adult, you can. You can feed and nourish your own mind, your own spirit. It's very important to do this because knowing your value, knowing your worth is going to help you with your entire life. Let's see who else came in to the stream. Yes. Hey, chat. Hey, is that Faith Miss Renee? Welcome in. How are you? Thank you so much for coming. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Welcome in. Hope your family is well. You're taking notes. Awesome, Mason. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, guys, let's talk about some synonyms of the word amazing. Amazing means important, strong, victorious. Are these the words that comes to your mind when you think about yourself? Let's pause on that for a moment. I am important. I am strong. I am victorious. Because over here at Marlene Motivates, we're motivators. I want to encourage you. And if you don't have a thought process at the moment, we can always learn something. We can always relearn. We can unlearn things as well. That's very important. So let's start with the topic. The first point about you are amazing, I want you to feed this into your mind. Constantly think about it. And if you were not taught this while you were young, now as an adult, I want to encourage you to lock these things in. They're positive affirmations for you to speak over your life. The most important thing about you are amazing is for you to be yourself. There's not enough people who want to be authentic. People want to be like other people, dress like somebody else, talk like somebody else, pretend that you have things that you don't have in order to impress other people. But what about impressing yourself? See, we have to understand that we are our first friend. You're your first friend in life. So when other people drop out of your life, when other people disappoint you, you have yourself. So it's so important for you to be yourself. You know why? Because being yourself is so important. There is nobody in life that is like you. Nobody can duplicate you. No, we are each unique individuals. And I want you to understand that part. It's very important for you to understand how much you should be yourself. Don't be a replica. Don't be a duplicate. Don't be a copycat. Be an original. And we have to learn that we have to be happy with ourselves. You have to be happy with yourself. That means all of the pieces of you, the pieces that maybe didn't do the right things at certain times, the parts of you that's imperfect, that doesn't do right maybe when you should, or the pieces of you that's broken at a certain period of time, but now you're back whole. So it's so important for us to feed this into our mind. It's okay for me to be myself. I want you guys to put that in the chat. It's okay for me to be myself. It's okay. I want to encourage you for you to be yourself. See, when we are our own authentic self, when we're not trying to be a duplicate or a replica, we're not copying what other people are doing. We're not trying to copy somebody else's work and try to do things. Oh, somebody does this. Now let me do it. No, in being yourself, you see the value in yourself. You see the value in you. Let me see. I think somebody else just came in the chat. Did I miss? Hey, Smart Aviation, welcome in. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Yes, please thumbs up. Thank you so much, Mason. Yes, Boss Life Online. Be happy with yourself. And I know that for some, that may be a new idea, it may be a new concept for you to be happy with you. That means that however you are, whatever is your personality, whether it be awkward or quirky, embrace that and be happy to be that. Be happy to be yourself. Don't try to change for other people. And why I wanted to say this, because I know it's a lot of that out there, especially in relationships, romantic relationships, especially, or friendships. You sometimes may feel that you have to change yourself in order to be in a relationship. You have to change yourself to keep a friend or do the things that other people want you to do. No, you're an original. Be happy and satisfied being your authentic self. There's a lot to be said for you just loving yourself just the way you are. Don't feel that you have to change to be with somebody, because if somebody cares about you, you're not going to have to change yourself to be with them, or you're not going to have to change yourself to be liked by other people. People are naturally drawn to someone who just naturally is just enjoying loving themselves so that they can feed and pour into another individual. Hey, James Money, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Sunday. Hope you and your family are doing well. And thank you so much for sharing me out, Edward Smart. Very much appreciated. Let's see what else we got in the chat. Yes, it's great for me to be myself. Yes, Six Gunner. But I want to have more of those type of conversations. We don't really hear that much here on YouTube. And I'm feeding it into everybody's mind. I want to feed this into your mind. You are amazing. Just how you are. Just how you are. When you were made as an original. So never stop being your true and authentic self. This is an important message. Don't feel that you need to change in order to make other people happy. I've seen so many people, they want to be in a relationship so bad with somebody that they pretend to be something, or pretend to have something that they don't, or try to impress people with uh, their words, or the fancy cars, or the way they dress. Or no, just be your authentic self. Just however you are, just be that. Embrace it. Be happy being you. That's so important, to be happy being yourself, because when we are not happy being ourselves is when we get it. Okay, say something happens and you break up in a relationship, or you have friends and then the friends fall off. At the end of the day, you should be happy and satisfied just being by yourself. And it's not an overnight thing. Loving yourself is not an overnight process. It doesn't just happen by chance. It's working on yourself, it's trusting yourself, it's being authentic in you. You have to be authentic in yourself and not change for somebody else. Yeah, it takes time to be that way. It does, but you can do it. Yes, Truly Laced. Hi, Truly Laced. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in. Appreciate you. I hope you and your family are well. Hey, Holistic Living with Abby Stalker Mom. Welcome in. I hope you're well. Happy Sunday. Hope you and your family are doing great. and join on the discussion. Everybody is welcome to join on this discussion. Exactly. Be yourself. It doesn't matter what people think. Just be yourself and love yourself. It's important, rather, whether you're in a relationship or not. See, that's it right there, Mason. A lot of times people feel that that they're only fulfilled, they're only whole if they're with somebody. Whether you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship, you are whole. See, a lot of people, they want to be in a relationship. Like, who wouldn't want to be in a good, healthy, happy relationship? But if you're not, you shouldn't feel miserable. You should enjoy your time. You should enjoy the time spent on you, spent on working on yourself and loving yourself. So what who you're with does not identify with who you are. And I'll say that again for those who didn't get the message. Whether you are in a relationship or not, that is not what makes you whole. You are whole just being you. When you show up to the table, you are whole. You are valuable and you have a meaning. Let's see who else walked in the door. Hey, King TSM, welcome in. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you're well. Appreciate you coming through. Hey, Miss Full Roller, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you are well. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. Shout out to my members. Shout out, members. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. And all my supporters appreciate you as well. So, number one was be yourself. Number two, let's get into it. Be resilient. What does it mean to be resilient? It means to be able to withstand or to be able to recover quickly from difficult situations. Now, that has to be an identifying mark of each individual. Whether you're going through sunshine and roses, everything is going great in your life right now, or you're going through some difficult situations, you have to be resilient. You have to be able to withstand situations and trials. See, when I was younger, I used to think because I was having difficulties and struggles in my life, I thought that was the definition. I thought not having problems. I thought that's what made me a whole person. I thought because I was having so much difficulties within my family, I thought because I wasn't having the support, because I didn't find the love that I knew that I deserved, I thought that made me broken. But it's not. It's not. You are not broken because other people don't understand you. You are not broken because other people don't support you. You are not broken. See, it's time we stop saying that out of our mouth. I'm broken. See, we have to speak over our life. I am whole. I am healed. I want somebody right now to say, I am whole. I am healed. I am happy. That's so important for us to claim and speak that over our lives. A lot of us, so many times, we keep talking about our battle wounds from living life, just life in general. When life comes and it smacks us around, it hurts us, it disappoints us, it discourages us, and we feel our whole life is identified by a situation. We have to learn to stop speaking out of our mouth just because one thing happened to you. That's not the whole identifying mark of your whole life. Just because you struggled or you're struggling, that does not make you broken. That makes you human. It makes you human with feelings. But we got to identify those feelings, heal from that, and stop saying that we're broken. See, because you are amazing. And that means that you are resilient. You're able to withstand situations. And I'll tell you why you're able to withstand situations, because you're here right now. Yes, you are here right now. That within itself shows that you are fighting. See, life is a war, and we have to fight every single day for our joy. We have to fight every single day for our happiness. We have to fight every single day to love ourselves. We have to fight every single day to keep our self esteem high. Every day, it's a fight, it's a war, it's a battle. But how are you choosing to look at your life? See, our life is only going to be what we make it. Your life is only going to be what you make it. So if you say your life is miserable, if you say you're broken, if you say and speak out of your life, nobody loves me, nobody cares about me, it's you that's saying that. See, we have to speak those positive things over ourselves, over our life, even if if people in our life don't understand us, don't accept us, don't support us, don't care about us, aren't nurturing, don't give us the things that we need. It does not stop you from being amazing. It does not make you any less. It should not affect your self esteem. See, the more that we tap into ourselves and we love ourselves, we gotta work harder on loving ourselves fully. All of the pieces of us, all of the parts of our personality, we gotta be okay with that. And we have to claim that we're amazing. I want you to speak that over your life right now. I am amazing. Let me see what I missed here in the chat. Yes, Edward Smart, thank you so much. Please thumbs up the chat. Appreciate that. And okay, Mason. Thank you so much. Yes, Boss Life Online. I am whole, I am healed, and I am happy. See, even when you don't feel like it, even if you feel sad, even if you're feeling discouraged, the more that you keep verbalizing and speaking over your life what you are, it's the way that you are going to feel. Think about that. If you say I'm miserable, if you say I'm unhappy all the time, that's what you're going to be. See, we have to keep speaking it over our life until we believe it. See, not everything that we say just happens overnight. It's not like we just say, I love myself, and then that's the end of the story. That's the end of our journey. No, it's a work in progress. Every day we got to work on fortifying our mind. It's in the fortification. See, our mind is the foundation of how our life is going to go. It's the foundation of how we move forward in our life. And you are not going to move forward in your life until you know you have so much power up here in your mind. You got power in your mind, but it's how you choose to use it. How do you choose to identify with yourself? Are you speaking over your life, your worthiness? You're capable. I am a warrior. I can withstand. I am resilient. I am amazing. Those are the words that we got to speak over ourselves and our life. Even when maybe it's not showing up in your life, maybe you don't feel that way. Maybe you're going through something and you're struggling, but you got to put it up here. See, we got to fortify our mind, then your heart and your spirit is going to follow. And that's what's going to make you feel strong and make you feel like you want to just keep on going. Thumbs up the live, please, and thanks. Thank you so much, Mason. Oh, hi, Cynthia. Welcome in. So good to see you. So good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great Sunday so far, Cynthia, and everyone in the chat. Yes, Edward Smart, we have to manifest it. Not all the time. You wake up and you feel, oh, I feel great. So you're going to have those days when you don't feel it. You're not feeling it. You're in a bad mood. People are getting on your nerves. Maybe you don't feel good. Maybe your financial situation is you're struggling that day and you don't feel, a big smile on your face, but you have to manifest what you want in your life. See, we got to speak over our life what we want to happen. We got to speak. You got to speak it, verbalize it. Very, very important. Yes, good to see you too, Cynthia. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, Mason. I am amazing. I want everybody to put that in the chat. I am amazing. Speak that over your life. If you don't say that every day, you need to start. If you have not started, start today and every day after that. Speak it over your life. I am amazing. Okay, guys, let's move on to point number 3. Surround yourself with awesome people. Surround yourself with awesome people. What does that mean? That means people who are loving to you, people who are caring, people who are understanding, people who are doing things in their life, people who are great mentors, because we become what we surround ourselves by. What we choose to be entertained by. That's what we become. Show me your friends and I'll show you who you are. So it's who we speak to. Those are that's the same thoughts we're going to have. If you're around people who are always negative, how can you expect to be positive? You're around people who are full of drama. How can you be positive? You can't, because that's bringing you down. It's tearing you down. It's breaking your spirit. It's making you feel miserable. Now you're worrying about their problems and their situations, or the people who are gossiping. See, if you identify yourself, you group yourself with those people, that's what you're going to become. So we got to surround ourselves with awesome people because we are awesome. See, it's the more that you feed in and tap into how much you love yourself, the more that you feed and tap into your potential, the more you feed into raising your self esteem, the more you believe in yourself, the more you claim your worth, the more you identify and put all of those pieces together. When you do that, you can't help but claim that you're amazing. You can't help but claim you're amazing when you identify yourself with worth, potential, growth, amazing. You can't help but grow. You can't help but prosper. You can't help but stay motivated. You can't help it. You are always going to grow and benefit the more that you tap into all of those other pieces: love, self esteem, encouragement, positive thinking, getting things done, being assertive, asking for what you want. See, the more we tap into that potential, the potential that is within you. And I don't know who this message is for right now, but there's somebody who's holding back because they don't feel like they can do something. See, I'll tell you guys something. Just because you are afraid to do something, just because you're fearful of trying something new, that should not stop you. I don't want you to stop just because you're scared. I don't want you to stop just because you're afraid. See, it's in taking that extra step. That's how we grow our wings and we fly. See, I'm going to step out on faith. I'm going to step out on courage because I'm strong, because I believe in myself, because I love myself, because I know I can do it. See, that's how we have to speak. You got to speak that. You got to believe it. You got to write it. You got to surround yourself by it. All of that is going to cause you to have the thinking that you are amazing. That right there. Surround yourself with the right people and you will continue to be amazing. And the opposite holds true. You surround yourself with negative people, people who are drama filled, going to be on a downward spiral. And I don't want that for you guys. I want you to benefit. I don't do drama. Always be kind to each other. Look in the mirror and say, I am amazing. Absolutely. Absolutely, Mason. Absolutely. Hey, Robert Gant. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. So good to see you. How are you? How's your family? I appreciate you for being here. And thank you, everybody, for the likes. I appreciate the likes and I appreciate the shares. Yes, guys. So let me remove that from the chat and let me move on to point number 4. Point number 4 is be positive. Now, I know what you're saying. How can you be positive in a negative world? How can you be positive in negative situations? I'll tell you guys something, that nobody can change what you think. Nobody. Nobody can change what you think about yourself. You can't control what other people do. You can't control what other people say, but you can control what you think about yourself, what you believe about yourself, what you do. That part you're in control of. You can't focus on what other people do. You can't focus on what other people say. And the ones that want to backbite and drama, you can't keep worrying about those people. Or I'm speaking to somebody who is always bailing out friends or family. You are not in charge or in control of making somebody do the right thing. You are not in control or in charge of bailing people out when they make poor decisions and bad mistakes. That's not your issue. That's not your problem. It's not that you can't help people, but it can't be you all the time. See, that's part of self love. We got to learn to say no. We got to let people make their own decisions. We got to make people make their own mistakes. It's not that you don't love them, but how can you take care of you when you're always focused on other people? That's part of self love too. Learning to pull back, draw back, remove yourself from a situation that may be toxic, that may be poisonous, that may have a potential to for you to be used, for you to be manipulated. We got to remove ourselves from that situation. Why? Because we love ourselves. Why? Because you are somebody. You are somebody. And that means when you know you are somebody, you're going to make good decisions. You will make good decisions. Hey, Angela Critters. Thank you so much for coming and being here. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. I hope you are well and happy Sunday to you. Hey, Christian. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Sunday. How are you doing as well? And thank you guys for the likes. Please like the stream. It really helps my algorithm. Okay. Yes. All right. So, yes, surround yourself with negative people. Okay, so I was on number 4. Number 4, be positive. We all struggle with negative thoughts. We all struggle with negative feelings, but it's all about mindset shifting. So every time something comes to your mind and is negative, I want you to immediately shift it with something positive. I'll give you an example. There's something, I never do anything right. Switch that with, I will always keep trying. I'm never going to give up. See, it's all about the words that we say, the words that we speak about ourselves. We can cause our own selves to be discouraged by the words that we speak out of our mouth. What do you say about yourself? These are the conversations in your head. These are the conversations in your head. So if you stop, you step back from it, listen to the conversation. What kind of conversation do you have with yourself? Are you speaking love over yourself? Are you telling yourself you can do it? I believe in you. Keep on trying, keep on going. Never give up, never stop fighting. You are courageous. You can withstand this. Step out on faith. Continue to be loyal. See, mindset shifting. Okay, I hope you have a good flight, Christian. Awesome. Hey, Kicking It with Lulu, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. I hope you're having a great Sunday. I hope you and your family are well. And I would love if you would join on this discussion. Okay, guys, so we just finished with point number 4. Now let's go to point number 5. Now, this is a big, major one for me. How to claim that you are amazing is by not settling. Do you guys hear me? How you claim you are amazing is by not settling. We have to learn to stop settling and accepting everything that comes at us. Oh yeah, just jumping into things, and then later on you be like, oh, that wasn't a good decision. See, we have to make good decisions. We have to do research. We have to wait, sit and be still. Oh, is that a good thing? You can't just jump and run into every little thing. Thank you so much, Mason. Yes, we have to learn to not settle. And why you should not settle is because you deserve more. You have value. You are very important. You are special. You are amazing. And amazing people don't just take every little thing that comes at them. They don't just take it just because it's been handed to them or somebody offers them something. You don't have to take every opportunity. Not everybody that likes you, you have to like them back. No. It's about knowing your worth, knowing your power, knowing your strength, knowing that you are somebody. You don't have to settle. You don't have to settle for the mundane. Just because somebody else is doing something doesn't mean that you have to do it. Just because somebody else is doing something does not mean that you have to do it. It happens all the time. People see somebody do something and they run and jump and go and do the same thing. See, what is meant for you is not meant for me, and vice versa. We have to understand and identify. You don't have to I accept everything that comes at you. Hey, Jay Breezy Reacts, welcome in. Happy Sunday. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. I hope you and your family are well and join on this discussion. Yes, you don't have to settle. You don't have to settle. I know I'm speaking to some men, some women, somebody out there needs to hear this message. You don't have to settle. You don't have to accept everything and everybody who comes at you. Not every opportunity is meant for you to take. Not every person is meant to be your friend. Not everybody who is in your family is meant to be in your circle. That's real talk. Just because people are around you doesn't mean that they want the best for you, doesn't mean that they care about you. See, we have to open our eyes and identify some people come in our life to try to get something from us, to try to use you, to try to manipulate you. Okay? And I want you to be aware of that. Open your eyes, open your ears, pay attention, listen. Are things adding up? Are the things that people are saying to you is the same thing that they're doing? What are their actions revealing to you? See, we're motivators, we're strong, we have positive thoughts, but also in those positive thoughts, that means that we are aware. We do our research. We look, we identify, like, okay, it's not adding up. We have to learn that things that are toxic, remove yourself from them. Remove yourself from the people, from the conversation. And I'm just going to say something right now because it's on my mind. Just because people are in a group and they're gossiping about other people, trust me, the people who gossip about somebody else will gossip about you. Okay? So be careful of the people who be like, oh, did you hear this? Oh, do you know about this? The people who talk about other people are the same people who will be talking about you. It's just what it is. So be careful. Anytime you hear people who like to, hey, let me tell you something. Watch them. Watch them and watch yourself. They may not be what they appear to be. Be careful. You can't just do what others do. That may not be your assignment. It will never work. Exactly, kicking it with Lulu. Exactly, exactly. I see everybody has a different process, a different vision. You're being drawn to different things, or it may not be your lane. Like I always say all the time to Boss Life Online, stay in your lane. What are you good at? What do you do best? Then do that. And not only do it, turn up your fire. Don't just do it ordinary, mundane, 15, 20%. Do 100%. Give things your all so that nobody can step into your lane. See, what is my lane is my lane, and I'm not letting anybody have my shine. It's not showing off, but what you're good at is what you're good at. What I'm good at is what I'm good at. We have to learn to embrace what we do well, and we have to celebrate ourselves. Pat yourself on the back and say, I'm good at this. Yes, it's not showing off. It's knowing your worth and your value. Say, I'm good at this, and I'm going to continue on this because this is what I'm good at. This is what I do. We got to learn to celebrate ourselves. Give yourself a round of applause from time to time. That stops us from feeling discouraged, because if you're looking to somebody else to give you that hand clap, you may never get it. We got to celebrate ourselves and say, I'm so proud of you. I hope you're doing that. Tell yourself every day, I'm proud of you, especially when you're going through a hard situation. Tell yourself, that was difficult and I'm proud of you. You don't have to wait for somebody to say, I'm proud of you. Be proud of yourself. That's part of self love. Yeah, 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 real talk. Yes, wellness, facts. Okay, let's go to point number 6. Make amazing choices. See, you are amazing, but when you look at your choices, what kind of choices are you making on a day-to-day life, on your day-to-day life? Do you make good choices? Do you do your research? Or are you just jumping into things? See, we have to learn to make good decisions, because I'm telling you, one poor choice, one poor choice can change the trajectory of your entire life. One bad associate, one bad person, one bad business deal can flip your life over just like that. All the progress that you made, now you're so many steps backwards. So please take your time before you make a decision. Take your time before you make a decision. Don't just jump in, and don't believe every word that other people say. Oh, yeah, this is the best deal. Or, yes, I'm the best person. I'm the right person for you. Let time show who that person is. Let time show that this is a good deal. And that way you can identify and know for sure. Don't just believe every word that people say, but it's the actions. What are they doing? It's all about the actions. What are they actively doing? See, because you are amazing and because I am amazing, we don't just jump into things, we don't just rush into things. That's part of protecting yourself. See, when you were younger, maybe you would just run and jump into things. But now that you're older, you got to pay attention, look, observe, identify. Is what they're saying, is it is it balancing out? Is it what it says that it is? Okay. Hey, Eastad, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Sunday. Hope you and your family are well. Yes, Edward Smart, that part. Yes, don't leave that part. Ask God for the wisdom to make the right decision. Yes, we have to sit and wait. And also, what people leave out, a lot of people talk about prayer, but most people don't take the time to meditate. See, it's in the meditation where we receive the answer. In the prayer is when we ask, the meditation is when you receive the answer. So, are you taking time to meditate so that you can get the response? Now, what is my answer? Now, what do you want me to do? Very important. So, let's go on to point number 7. Claim your worth. Claim your worth. And I know this is for somebody out there. Claim your worth. So many of us, like myself, you were not raised, fed, you know, that you were worthy, you're important, you're special. So many of us, this is learned thoughts. These are learned behaviors. These are learned affirmations about ourselves. But you can learn it. See, we have to claim your worth and you have to know that you are worthy. I want somebody to say in the chat right now, I am worthy. I claim my worthiness. See, it's when we claim our worthiness, that's when you are unstoppable. There's nothing that you can't do when you know that you are worth it. There's nothing that you can't do. There's nothing. See, we stop and block things from happening in our life because we don't believe that we're worth it. That's right, Six Gunner and Robert. I am worthy. I am worthy. We have to speak that over our life. You are worthy. You are somebody important and special. Feed that into your mind. Put it in your heart. Lock it in. And it doesn't matter what's going on in your life. It doesn't matter what trials are facing you today. It doesn't matter what person is supporting you today. But do you know your value? Do you know your worth? Do you know it? See, the more that you grow your self esteem, the more you grow your love for yourself, is the more that you can move forward, the more that you can progress, the more that you can let go of things from the past. See, most of the time, things that hold us back in life is because we're so busy holding on to the past hurt, the past pain, and we stay in there. We stay in that. We stay wherever we were when that pain happened, whether you were 2 years old, 5 years old, 7, 10, 15, 20, 30, whatever age you were. See, we stay locked in to that space where we were hurt, where we were offended, because we didn't allow ourselves to disbelieve whatever that pain. See, our love for ourselves has to be stronger than our problem. Our love for ourselves has to be stronger than whatever happened to you. See, we are not our circumstance. Just because you have been through hard times and struggles, it does not mean that you are not special. It does not mean you are not important. It does not mean you're not valuable. It does not mean that you are not worthy. See, a lot of us identify our self esteem based on what we're going through. See, just because you're going through a trial, just because you're going through a difficulty, it does not make you worth less. Thank you so much, Ariel. Appreciate you. Your worth is not less just because you're struggling. So don't think you're worth less just because you're not getting maybe what you want, maybe what you deserve, maybe support, whatever it is. You're not less than because you're having a hard time. You're not less than because you're struggling. You're not less. You are worthy and capable. Very important and special. Exactly, Edward Smart. I am worthy. I claim my worthiness. Exactly. Claim it and claim it today. See, I have seen people 80 years old and older that never have claimed that they're worthy. They've never claimed that they're special. They never have said, I'm valuable. They never have known what the true love is for themselves. See, don't wait for somebody else to love you. Love yourself. Love yourself. That's such a valuable and important lesson for you to love yourself, not because you're with somebody or you're not with somebody. No, it does not equate. It's not equal to if you're with somebody now you're loved and you're not loved. No. You're loved no matter who you are with, no matter who your friends are, or whether if you don't have friends. It does not matter. You are worthy no matter what or who or circumstance or problem or difficulty. Claim that worthiness and claim it today. So, this is the last point, guys. Number 8, take risks. How you know you're amazing is that you take risks. So, that means you're not afraid. See, we can't be afraid to step outside of the box. We can't be afraid to step forward. We can't be afraid that when a vision comes to you, when something that you want to do is something that you have a fire for, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, but then you step back because of fear or doubt or little things that people will say to you in your ear, oh, you can't do that and you'll never do that, and all those type of things. And then those are what you're feeding on. See, we eat on the things that surround us. We feed on that. So how are you eating? Are you eating well? Are you eating on love and courage and support and encouragement and positivity and affirmations and value? See, the more that we eat and feed on that, we can elevate no matter what it is, whatever nonsense that's going on around you. All of that is not going to stop your value. It's not going to stop your worth. See, we got to take some risks in our lives. If you don't take a risk, there's a saying that says you are going to miss out on 100% of the opportunities that you don't take. So we have to learn to take some risks sometimes. It's not that we just run and jump into things and then just free fall. No, it means that you got to try something new. If you don't try something, you're going to be in the same spot that you were last week, last month, last year, 10 years ago. We got to take some what they call calculated risks. So you have calculated and say, this is what it's going to cost me. This is how long it's going to take. See, that's a person who is smart, valuable, like we talked about earlier. You're impressive because you're using your knowledge to make your decisions. You're not just jumping into things and then saying later, oh, I wish I didn't do that. See, because you are amazing, you are stepping forward and say, because I'm amazing, I know I can do this. I know I have to try. See, take calculated risks because you're capable. Your life is not going to change unless you change it. See, a lot of times we step back, fear, doubt, what other people say, low self esteem, financial difficulties, financial struggles, and then we just say, man, I wish I could do that. But you can take little steps forward. See, a step is a step forward in the right direction. But if you stay in the same space, if you accept being lazy, if you accept procrastination, if you accept all those things, then what are you going to achieve and attain? See, you are amazing. There's nothing that you can't have, there's nothing that you can't do, but it takes action. How are your actions standing up for you? Are you working on and doing what you know you need to do? Are you accepting your value? See, I'm telling you something right now. You have high value. You have high value, and you got to claim it. And how we claim it is in the actions, not only what we say, but it's what we do. Are you jumping in? Are you taking those risks? Are you trying something new? See, because we're high valued, we're smart people, we're people who can do things. You got to move forward. You have to try. Right, Edward Smart? The journey begins with the first step. Exactly. Sometimes that's the hardest thing. I don't know about you guys, but I know going to the gym, the hardest part is putting on the workout clothes and my sneakers. That's the hardest part. Then afterwards, it's easy to go into the gym. But the hardest part is stepping forward and doing it. It's in the action. But we got to encourage ourselves and tell ourselves, I can do it. I can do this. And then you map it out how you can do it. It's not just saying you can do it, but it's making a plan and sticking to it and trying. And even when it gets hard, you keep going, you keep fighting. See, we're warriors and conquerors. We don't just do things because it's easy. We do it because sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's difficult. Most of our life, it's going to be a struggle. But don't give up. Don't give up. You are far too valuable for you to give up when you're right at your next, your boom, your aha, your big statement, whatever it is that you want to call it, claiming whatever is next for you in your life. But you have to put in the action. You got to take a risk. Okay, guys, I'm just going to do a recap on everything that I talked about today. So today's topic was all about claiming that we are amazing. And you are amazing because you're impressive, because you cause wonder, because you're astonishing, because you're important, you're strong, you're victorious, you are capable. So the first point is you are amazing because you are yourself. There's nobody like you, and I don't want you to be like anybody else. Be yourself. Number two, be resilient. We have to be able to withstand whatever it is, whatever trial, whatever problem, whatever it is that you're facing. We cannot give up easily because we're warriors. That means you're going to have to go to battle. You're going to have to fight sometimes. You're going to have to fight for the things that you want, the things that you believe in. Okay? Number three, you got to surround yourself with awesome people. And that means amazing people, amazing people, right? People who are doing things, people who are going forward, people who are trying, people who don't just lay down and accept. They don't just become fearful because things aren't going the way that they want it to go. No, they keep fighting and they keep going forward. Number four, amazing people. They are positive. We all struggle. There's lots of negative things out there, but it's what we choose to think about, what we choose to reflect on. That's where you move forward. That's where the progress is. So keep being positive no matter what is going on around you. Number five, amazing people don't settle. So don't settle for relationships. Don't settle for finances that you don't like. Don't settle for anything. Relationship, friendships, financial status. If you want to get something and you want to do something, get what you want, get what you deserve. Don't just accept whatever somebody else is giving you. Okay? So, number six, make amazing choices because you're amazing. We got to, if we want our life to show up in an amazing way, we have to make good choices. That means planning things out. How much is it going to cost? How long is it going to take? How am I going to get there? Planning. Okay. Number seven, you claim you are amazing by claiming your worth. You are worthy, capable, desirable, important, special. We got to claim that, stand in it, and walk with your head up because you are somebody. Okay. And the last point, number 8, you are amazing because you take risks. See, most people, the ordinary, the average, they don't take risks. They just accept the normal, the average, and keep on moving. But you take a risk. So take a risk. What is meant for you, go forward. Keep on trying. Never stop fighting and never, ever give up. I am Marlene, and I am the content creator for Marlene Motivates. And I hope you enjoyed this stream. For those who are watching me on the replay, let me know down in the comment section below. How do you claim that you are amazing? What do you identify as being amazing part of you? I want to hear all about it. And also to everybody who is here live with me today, thank you guys so much for spending time on your busy Sunday with me. I hope you guys got some benefit from it. And to somebody who's watching my channel for the first time, I hope that you will subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as part of Marlene Motivates family. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Keep your head up. And like I say, every single video, story time, live stream, just know it. Just breathe it and be it and live your best life. Bye-bye, guys.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself.